team, let's move! Laptops booting up, mic set, chairs in place. Perfect, we're ready.
Hello and welcome to Make It Make Sense with Auntie. Of course, I am Auntie. We are in the building and I am super excited. If you have not got yours, you need to go ahead and get y'all's. Yeah, and I said y'all's. Go ahead. Make It Make Sense with Auntie podcast every Tuesday, 9 p.m. on BFAM 109.6. Y'all can call me, contact me, 657-556-2461. You can ask questions. You can send in your stories. You can just tell me about what you got going on for the day. Maybe you just need to hear something positive. Y'all can hit me up. It's the voice on the other end is me. If y'all think I'm playing, one of y'all call right now. 657-556-2461, and I promise y'all I will answer my phone. I answer the phone online. But yeah, make sure y'all make it make sense with Auntie every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Auntie_Mims on YouTube if you're signing in through StreamYard or Facebook. If you're going on YouTube, go ahead, hit the like and subscribe so y'all make sure y'all get all the updates. Because as y'all see, yes, it's been a long time coming, but we here and we is ready. So if y'all ready to make it make sense, and then, of course, the man of the hour, he get on my last nerve. But when the man got skills, the man got skills. You got to give credit where it's due. You most definitely got to give credit where it's due. So shout out to Smooth Transitions Design Media Group, LLC. Yes, we have the new Auntie-ism t-shirts, and it does have what Auntie-ism means. Y'all thought I was joking. Yes, I have a definition. It is the definition that everybody needs. It's the practice of living with radical self-assurance, high standards, and a deep-seated refusal to entertain nonsense. That is Auntie-ism. That is the definition of Auntie. That is most definitely we're not gonna tolerate the nonsense. We're gonna call it out wherever it's at. If people don't like it, that's their problem. They need to make better decisions. Y'all know I told y'all that, but look, it ain't even got to be it. Look, y'all see that Auntie got her own. And when I tell y'all about branding, listen, and when I say branding, I mean branding, not Brandon, but branding. Y'all need to join my courses to brand yourself. I am my own brand. I am the brand. I am my brand. Make It Make Sense with Auntie is the brand. Auntie Mims is the brand. We wear the brand. Auntie-ism is the brand. This is what we're doing. So make sure y'all reach out to Smooth Transition Design Media Group. Alfred, y'all hit him up. Show out. He Alfred Young on Facebook. Smooth Transition Design on social media. Y'all let him know that Auntie sent you because the man is fine. He get on my last nerve like I told y'all. But the man is a design genius. Here. And of course,
everyone, we are the Fruitlings. Hi, Auntie. Hi, DC. Let's do this. Hey, I'm first. My name is Nene. I represent bananas. Hey, my name is Ginger. I represent ginger. And my name is Minty. I represent mint. Hi, my name is Mira. I represent turmeric. And this the crew with plenty more to come. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook so you don't miss our first episode. Now back to you, Auntie.
All right, thank y'all. Make sure y'all follow us, Auntie Mims and the Fruitiverse on Facebook, social media. Instagram is coming. I'm telling y'all, YouTube is. I got so much stuff going on, and I'm having so much fun doing it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The Fruitlings and the rest of the characters release. So, Mr. Show Out, we will be releasing more characters this month. For all of you that are tuning in, I will be releasing my very next character. Of course, y'all got to meet Mira. Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
I want to be a character.
You want to who?
I want a character.
Of course.
So
I love it.
I would like to be oregano. I am Italian.
I love it. So we just got oregano that we will be adding, but y'all will be meeting Bando. Bando, this month will be released. Bando is actually Nene's brother. If you pay attention to the Fruitiverse, Bando is he is also a banana. Bando, Nene. And he got you DC for your character. Everybody, if you want to be a character, I'm not gonna say everybody, but I am. I love the embracing of the people wanting to be characters, to be a part of the Fruitiverse. I promise you, it is something to be. It is. I have fun with it. I'm so excited. I'm gonna go have some oregano. Ooh, I love spaghetti. I love pasta. So we're gonna add oregano. So y'all be looking forward.
In the school, in the Fruitiverse, I could be the home ec teacher. I will teach them how to cook with spices.
And there it is. That's it. We there. Listen. It's official because we are adding oregano to the Fruitiverse. Oregano is in the Fruitiverse, and he is going to be my teacher, and he is going to teach y'all how to add some flavor with some spices. We is excited. See, look. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm a big kid. I love learning. I love teaching. The Fruitiverse, I am so excited. Yes, he is going to teach about spices. And yes, and we embracing that. We see if you follow him on Facebook, you see he be cooking. So we know he know what he doing. He use seasonings. We own that. I'm so excited. Listen, every time something that's going on where it's making make sense, Auntie or the Fruitiverse, I am loving it. And I do. I love my shirt. I do. Told y'all I'm rocking my brands all year long. You could be rocking your own brand as well. You could be rocking your brand. I can show you how to do it. I can tell you how to do it. I don't know how much money you're gonna make doing it, but I enjoy doing it. DC show I say you in his head because he already said he was gonna make you be the teacher. So everything, it's a lot of stuff going on. Really excited about going on. I know I look real big today. I'm all bunched up. I am. I'm a little bloated, big, small. It ain't as bad as y'all think. This is a large shirt. I'm just bunched up, sitting up today, not feeling it, aggravated. But no, I have a very, very exciting show for you tonight. Listen. So I know I've been doing a whole bunch of doing a bunch of the stories that we've been getting into. We've been cutting them in. We've been making it happen. But listen, I am changing some things on Make It Make Sense with Auntie. It's not taking away any information of anything. It is providing you with a little bit more. We are still going to be digging into some of the hot topics that they got going around, but we're going to just give them a little bit more time because we do have some other things that I want to, some little nuggets I want to drop to y'all that we can actually make it make sense. We know it's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now with the wars and with our president, with just like a lot. There's a lot of stuff that's going on, but we don't want to lose sight. We don't want to lose focus on our youth and young adults. We are losing children each and every day. I done seen a couple of stories where they're telling me about these youth and young adults that they are finding all these kids. And there's hundreds of kids being found, which I think is crazy that y'all can just go and find anything. One child is too many, but the fact that y'all can go places and find 100 and something children was brought together, let y'all know that it's bigger than somebody that's local around and whatever they got going on. So y'all pay attention. Do not let all this other stuff, because it's crazy how, we went to dropping and fighting and all the wars and stuff going on when that list is being exposed, and we calling out a lot of these child predators, and we calling out a lot of these human traffickers. Oh, that's so sweet. Look, somebody love you. Aggravating self. But yeah, I can't wait for oregano to come to the universe, to the Fruitiverse. But yeah, so we got a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff in the news, a lot of topics. So now, you know what? I forgot to send this to my sister. So my sister's supposed to come on here and visit us tonight. We're going to see if I can get her on here because she did have to work late. But there was a topic that, there was a video. We're going to go ahead and jump into this video. This video did circulate social media. And this is why I say I'm going to do a little bit more with the response videos, because some of these topics, y'all do get into it. And y'all really be, y'all have opinions that y'all, y'all want to just make it make sense. So we're going to make this one make sense. Now, my first video, the video that we finna go into is of a, how do I say this? So I'm an Uber rider. I'm a ride share rider. I ride shares all the time. This video was passed around about a driver that picked up an unsuspecting fare. So we're going to go to that story and we're going to definitely discuss this story because there was a lot of things that was done in this story that I feel was wrong. It probably could have been handled a lot differently, but y'all let me know what y'all think. But we're going to go ahead and go to the story. Y'all right, DC, you can go ahead and go to that first story.
Keep on going. Slow down just a little bit. Like, no, keep going just a little bit. Right here. Man, I appreciate you. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Oh,
Can I ask you a question?
what's that?
Can I ask you a question?
Also, I left something in the trunk too. So can you pop the trunk on my way out? I appreciate that.
I got you, but can I ask you a question?
Yeah, you can ask me a question.
Are you from this area?
I'm just over here to see a chick. I'm just over here to see a chick. Then I'm getting ready to get out of here, man.
Well, you know, I know somebody that stay here too.
What?
I know somebody that stay here too.
What you mean?
My old lady. My old lady stay here.
Say, man, I don't want no issues. I don't want no problems, man. I just catching an Uber to the house. I only been knowing this chick for like 2-3 weeks, man. I don't know her like that. I ain't trying to get no drama. Can you open the door? Can you open the door, sir, please?
Hold on. Let's go see. Let's go see what's going on. Let's go ahead and talk to her.
Okay, we can go talk to her, but can you open the door?
Let's go talk to her.
I'm gonna talk to her, but can you open the door?
Let's go talk to her.
Okay, but can you not lock the door? Can you open the door, please, sir?
Can
you open the door, sir?
Let's go talk to her.
Okay, we can go talk to her, but can you open the door?
My old lady stay here, and I'm Ubering somebody to my old lady house.
I understand that, but sir, can you lock the door? Can you unlock the door, sir, please?
Let's go talk to her.
Sir, please, lock the door. You report you to the company Uber. I don't want nothing to do with this, sir.
Let's go talk to her.
Can you let me out this car?
Let's go talk to her. Let's go talk to her.
Let me out this car.
Let's go talk to her.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk. We can talk to her, but I don't know this lady. I just know I've
you
been knowing
Ubering to my old lady house.
I understand I'm Ubering your lady.
You Ubering to my old lady house.
I understand that, sir. I understand that. I understand that. But I understand. I just want to leave, sir. Please, sir. I just want to leave. Please, sir. Please let me leave. Sir, I just want to leave. Can I leave, please?
We want to see.
Can I leave, sir?
I want to see what's going on.
You can see what's going on, but can you let me out this car first, please, sir?
We can.
Okay.
Let's go.
I can understand that.
Let's go talk to her.
Let me out.
Okay, now that is a lot to unpack. That could have went so many other ways. But let's say he said his old lady, or is they separated? If so, he'll stop. Baby, listen, you know, it be like that, or it could be, you know, he said his old lady. Apparently, him and the lady and this man been talking for a couple of weeks. But you know, we do have, like you said, he could be a stalker. He could. They could still be having some dealings with each other, and so he feels entitled. That he feel like, oh, I'm supposed to, you know, I still got this over here. She could be clearly to let him know that there's nothing going on between him, but he refuses to leave her alone. So that has a tendency to happen too. Y'all see, Auntie is all big and swollen. Yes, we is sitting up here. We is in the bed. I'm in the bed. Yeah, y'all don't need to see all that. Right. Yeah, not feeling it today. But listen. So yes, most definitely. But okay, so let's break this video down. What's up, DC?
No. This Uber driver's in the wrong all the way, correct?
That's what I was going to say. We're going to unpack this because, okay, so, first of all, and that's the thing, I'm hoping my sister jump on here because she had a lot to say about that because it was like kidnapping charges because he was literally holding this man's arm. I'm pretty sure that if you going to visit at this lady's house, I was reading comments. They was like, well, she know you an Uber driver, you know, so she didn't care. But the fact that you kidnapped this man talking about, oh, well, I'm taking you to her house, baby, you were supposed to let her get out the car. Get him, get out the car, go in the house. Then you supposed to turn off your Uber and then you supposed to be about to be the husband. But if you just picked up a fare and you dropped him off to your girlfriend or who you call your old lady, because I don't think she called him her old man.
You know what you need to do?
Because I mean, that would be.
That man that was driving needed to drop that man off and go pick up the next fare. Life goes on, brother. That's
what I'm saying. But if he was gonna do that, it would have been made more sense. I would say that too. But my whole thing was, it was for you to take this man to there, because what if it was the wrong address? I mean, I'm pretty sure they said the name, but my thing is, if you felt that she was cheating on you, I would think that you would have waited till she would have went in, not said nothing. That's me. Maybe that's my mental telling on me. But I wouldn't, because I wouldn't expose all that. I would have just waited good, dropped the fare off, let them go on in the house, be in there, have a good time. Then I would have put like they came in the house with my key that opened the door if that was my household. But you know, people do weird things. Walter say, laugh my ass off. Always sus to see who is tapping your lady after she. No, Walter. That's not the kicker. The kicker is that you picked him up to go drop him off to go tap your wife. That's the kicker. But my thing is, I agree with DC. I think that he is dead wrong. Because, you know, apparently she doing her big one. She's inviting people to come to the house. So that right there lets you know that it can't be that, or she just don't care. She can't possibly care if she actually has this man come into the house. Like, she's invited this man to come over. The man know the address, because you have to give an address in order for him to pick you up and drop you off. So the man knew the address and put the address in for his ride share. He went to this address. Me personally, when he grabbed my arm talking about that, I would have got out the car still. He stayed. She got a lot of explaining to do. Amanda, oh my God, I hope none of my exes ever Uber a date here. How awkward. Listen, I'm childish, so you could. I would pay for the ride. I'm just gonna say I've done that before. If my ex is watching, they can verify this, that I'm a person that I don't care. Once you done showed me who you is, I wouldn't care once we done. We shouldn't be stalking to see the upgrade. I hear that, but a lot of people speak more than they actually mean, because a lot of people they get in relationships, or they know they don't be doing right in a relationship, but they still want to hold on to the other person because they know what the other person is able to do, or the other person. You do have people that just want to stay around. Maybe his feelings are involved into it. Maybe she lied to him about moving on, because people do that too. But I believe he did wrong. I know a lot of people not going to be truthful and speak up to how they will respond, because I know there's a lot of people in my comments that probably would have crashed out the moment that they seen all that. I'm saying my thing is more of the disrespect than what you got going on, because I personally feel if a person is going to cheat, do whatever they're going to do, they're going to do that regardless. That's what they got going on. If she Ubering somebody to the house, oh boy, you should have just been like, okay, you know what? That's it. That's done. Unless you still stand there paying the bills, it's in your name. And then that's a whole nother story. But then that means there's no respect. Amanda, that rider was very scared, no backbone. He should have stood up for himself and got that check. Pretty much, I agree, Amanda, because yeah, he was soft. The fact that he was, but I guess he felt like maybe there's no reason to, and then that's another way to look at it too. Like, he probably felt there's no reason to be fighting or going through that, because like he said, he just been knowing her for a couple of weeks. He been just visiting her a couple of weeks. So I do feel that the husband or boyfriend or whatever he is, he wrong. It's my wish. Showa says, I wish the best for them. No need to go through that. Most definitely, there's absolutely no reason for people to, you know what I'm saying, in any situation. And there are a lot of times that people hold on to relationships when they know they did wrong. People will try to be a part of stuff. And then there are people that truly just don't want to try to fix stuff. So they move on. They go ahead, they move on. And then there are people that don't want to accept that. I feel as if that driver, he did sound as if he don't want to accept the fact that she's moved on. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like, well, let's go in here and let's sit down and let's talk. And he talking about his old lady. But you know what I'm saying? In response to that, she probably gonna be, you know, don't want to have no dealings with him, nothing to do with him, no none of that. But you know, it's a lot. That's a lot. I love the fight. Amanda, and good to see you, Miss Amanda and Walter and Show Out. Toxic people will attract toxic people. This moment was meant to happen. God has a sense of humor like me, you know. I absolutely 100% agree. God does most definitely have a sense of humor. But I do not believe that he always put toxic people together. I do believe that sometimes there are toxic people that are intervening, that there are toxic people that come into other people's lives, and then you know what, the other person might become toxic because of what they got going on. It can become a toxic behavior. I know. Hold on, wait a minute. Let's see. I got a comment from one of the other pages. I have a comment from Tina. I guess it says Smakovich. I'm sorry. She says that maybe they should have both went in. That the driver should have just walked in the house with the man. They should have walked in together and just talked to the wife. Yeah, I don't know how that probably played out. Walter says that the driver probably cheated on his ex. That's how he lost. Not even cheating. Sometimes it is not even the actual. There's no cheating. Sometimes it's just that they, you know what I'm saying, people just, their time is done, whatever reasons behind it, they may not be compatible, whatever the reasons is, and then you have some people that don't want to let go. Because like, I'm telling you, the way he was looking on that video, he was hurt. The husband, the baby daddy, the whatever he is, his feelings was deeply, deeply hurt. He was really hurt. And you know, sometimes it's I'm sorry that you're dealing with that, sir. If it was a skit, you know, it was a good skit. If it wasn't, but I'm sorry that some of y'all dealing with that. But it is time for y'all to understand, and y'all have to truly make it make sense. I told y'all we doing something new for the month of March, and here on out, it's just that. I've been telling y'all that, you know what I'm saying, no nonsense, but we are literally walking into the auntyism. We are literally stepping into that version of, you know what I'm saying, make it make sense for auntie. I've been doing this for 2 years now, and it's time for us to, like, you know, show the world what we've learning, what we've been teaching, what we've been grasping. The no nonsense is that, and that is exactly why it is in the definition of auntyism. This is a definition that if you are an adult, if you are grown, if you are a functioning adult, if you are walking around, this is a definition that needs to stand up and be entered in before you even enter into the building. I'm telling you, the auntyism is situations like this. We don't know what went on in their relationship, how long they've been together or not been together, but you know, this is very toxic because he is involving other people. I agree with DC that at that point he should have continued his job. He should have dropped that man off and went on by his business and went and picked up his next fare, and then he should have dealt with that with his woman when he got back to the house, or when he got to his phone or whatever. But yes, by all means, he was dead wrong. The man can also contact the ride share holder, because that was like a whole toxic situation that he was put into. An invasion of privacy, because you signed up to drop this man off at this house, whether or not you chose to go. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not you chose to take that ride, because I know for a fact they can cancel rides. So I know you seen the address that you was going to when you got it. So you wanted to know, you wanted to see, you got to see. Now you got to deal with the consequences. I truly thank y'all for that story. That was a real, real good one. I know that one was circulating. I've seen it a couple times. It kept getting sent back to me. Y'all keep the comments coming in. Y'all, if y'all have, I told y'all, make sure y'all be paying attention. I gave the phone number. Y'all could literally be sending me y'all comments, messages in directly to Auntie. Y'all could be sending it to me. Now we're gonna keep it moving. Tonight I'm not doing so many stories. But yeah, see, there you go right there. 657-556-2461. Y'all can ask Auntie, you can call in, y'all can ask me a question if it's something that you want to know. Tonight is the night. Y'all can go ahead and do that. Facebook, Auntie Chris. Auntie _ Mims social media, which is what is that? Auntie _ Mims is on TikTok, and that is on YouTube. YouTube, Auntie _ Mims. We are on Facebook. We are on all these different platforms. You all can reach out. Also, while y'all, we got the information up. If you are looking, if you want to tell your story, you want to be a guest, you want to come on and make it make sense with Auntie Show, you want to come up here and make it make sense, y'all can call me. We can set it up. Y'all can come be a guest. We can chill. We can talk. We can make it make sense together. We can discuss some of these stories that we got going on. Talk about the real everything. We can do all that. Just hit me up. Make it make sense with Auntie every Tuesday 9 o'clock. You know, because you're here. Bring somebody with you so we can all tune in. I'm telling y'all, we trying to get over 300,000, and I'm super ready. So I'm ready. I listen, from the ones that started from the beginning to the ones that's still now, the one that's gonna keep on going to Auntie can't do it no more. I really truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take it to our next story where our children are affected. Y'all know I tell y'all about the kids, so we finna go over here and talk about some kids in this situation. I changed my show around when I got this story. I definitely changed my story around, and this is what y'all have to do.
Oh, the fourth grader gave my baby a pill and told her to take this. A pill. This is a real half of a pill. A fourth grader gave it to my baby and told her to take it.
Yes, ma'am.
He was talking about his friend, and her ex-friend is his cousin. And while he was talking about his friend, she said, "Oh, Mama, yeah, my friend gave me this and told me to take this. This is a whole pill." And gave it to another child.
Who gave you that, baby? Who gave you that pill?
Chloe.
And then she gave another child a piece of pill too. So I don't know if the other child that took the pill. What other baby did she give a piece of pill to?
Who's your teacher?
Miss Washington.
Can y'all go get the other?
Chloe is in her room.
But she gave another little girl a piece of the pill
could I
too.
have that?
Yeah,
Okay.
can you give it back so I can? I'm trying to research it to see what was it.
What you take it? I'll tell Miss Brown.
Okay.
I'll handle it. Okay. Thank you.
All right, y'all. Where the parents at that's in the listen. This right here. Yes, this show out. There go Miss Amanda. What's your views? Listen, they know. Because this one here, that's the thing. We still don't know what kind of pill, but the fact that a child is in there giving half of pills to people, children that tell them to take it. We know what her atmosphere is. We know who she around. If they popping pills. This baby in the 4th grade is going around giving out pills in the 4th grade to children, telling them to take a half a pill. Listen, if somebody don't come make it make sense to me right now, and I commend the mother, I 100% commend that mama. Baby, thank you so much, and there need to be more mothers like you because of the fact that she was not only focused on her own child, she was focused on the other children. This has to be a skit because that mom is not going straight to the teacher. No, actually, it's not a skit. It was not a skit, Miss Amanda. What happened was the mother had already had contact. She had already been to the school. She got the pill. When the daughter gave the pill to her is when the mother went back up there to go and give the pill to one of the administrators. So it wasn't a skit. She actually went to the school to pick up her child from school, and in the midst of picking up the child from school, this whole situation took place. So instead of her leaving and taking her child from the school, she took the pill and went back, walking through the hallways trying to find an administrator. And then that's when she found the one that was there because she was trying to get to the actual kids. So yeah, no, this ain't a skit. This is not a skit. And this is sad that because we are in a place in a position where our children are dealing with these situations. We look at the the different commercials. You see the different ads. We know that they have all the different edibles and they have all these little snacks, and we know that they are packaged for children. That's why they change them into the fruit snacks and all the cereal bars and the chips, and because that's what the kids like. So you have these children around here. We know children smoke weed because you see them young, 9, 10-year-old little children smoking weed. We see it. You know what I'm saying? We do. We're not going to sugarcoat it in your neighborhood, your areas. Y'all probably don't see it. And I sit around and I look at social media and they be like, oh, that's not happening or this. No. In some societies, this is what is going on in some communities. There's nothing to sugarcoat that. We're not going to pretend like that does not happen. We're not going to pretend like that's something that does not just happen in all communities. This is not just a black or white community problem, because I have received stories from all nationalities with children, drug problems, and the whole thing. But this right here is a serious problem, because we got a child that's walking around passing out pills in a school to little kids. And it's not a grown-up that's doing that. That is a child. That is another child that is repeating what they have seen the other adults do, or whoever they've been around. I pray to God that each and every one of those children was safe in that situation. I pray to God that nothing happened, but I do feel like the parents need to be held accountable, whoever that child is around. So whether you're the parent, the caregiver, sometimes I do understand that parents, we work, we have, you have stuff going on, so you entrust your children to daycares, babysitters, to the other parents or family members. But we have to be careful. We have to real deal talk to our children. You have to know your kids. You have to really have that type of relationship with your children. And as you can see, even in the video with he and the little girl or little boy speaking in the background, the parent has that type of relationship with that child, and that child feels safe enough to be able to say, this is what's going on, this is what happened. And we commend that mother for that. But I need y'all, y'all need to take heed to what's going on in the world. Y'all need to pay attention. The fact that a fourth grader, and yes, Miss Lil Chloe, whoever you is, Lil Chloe, you need a spanking, and your mama don't need to listen. Because at fourth grader, you a whole hustler already, baby. You around here giving out pills to people, so you on the wrong path. You was on the wrong path, little baby. Whoever helping you, they need to be charged. They need to be taken, because you can end up killing somebody's children. You can end up killing a child, hurting them real bad. And my thing is, if she walking around giving them out in school, does that mean that this baby is popping pills? That she walking around popping half of pills in the fourth grade? If somebody don't help me make this make sense while we around here, and yes, we have a lot of stuff going on in the world. We literally do. But y'all got to start getting as mad about what's going on in y'all community as y'all do is what's being posted on the news and the internet. Y'all got to make this shit make sense. There was another story. I've been digging into it. It is the situation that they happened in Miami last year. It is a rape. And I'm saying rape. I'm not making no cute little words for it. That's the problem now. Y'all want to dress up and hide little stuff, but our children have been exposed to all type of stuff. But then we want to make it cute because then somebody's going to get offended. I don't give a damn who get offended. I'm offended. I'm offended by the fact that we have children that cannot go to school and learn, that cannot function in society, that we have babies out here that feel like their children need to be popping pills at school. So we don't even know what she's trying to relax or relieve herself from, or they just see somebody just popping them and that's why they doing it. We don't know what is going on. There are too many supposed to be adults that's walking around this world, and I'm gonna say it, and I don't care who don't like it. It is too many big grown ass adults with they big grown age that do not know how to be an adult. That is why these children, a lot of these kids are screwed the hell up, because they walking around here looking at people that's supposed to be grown, they cannot function in society because they act like they don't have no sense at all whatsoever. There are entitled adults that's walking around here with audacity that instead of being parents, they are walking around here with their nose suited up, picking and making and saying and having all this stuff going on, but we are not really addressing the issues that need to be handled. When we have babies, and that's what they is, babies, going to school, giving other babies. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna knock it because everybody's situation is different. But come on now. What, fourth grade? So what, you 10? 9, 10, fourth grade? Like that, the phone call that you receive at the school that your child has been overdosed because another child in their grade gave them something to say. And I pray to God that these children are smart enough not to be taking no pills that their parents have instilled in them, that they are not supposed to be taking medications from anybody else. I'm glad that this baby was able to go and get his pill to her mama and tell her mama about it. And Chloe, I need you to stay out your mama no medicine chest. I need your parents to be watching over you. And if they can't do it, I need somebody to be watching over them, so that we don't have situations like this, because this right here is very, very serious and it could have ended so much worse. And again, thank y'all. That story was actually one that I found on Instagram. One of their news reports, and that one took me out. So yeah, I definitely had to do that story. That one right there was myself. I couldn't not do that story because we have children in school. My grandkids are in school. We are getting ready to go towards the end of the school year. We're about to hit spring break. So we need our children to be very, very careful in this world with what they got going on. And the fact that they out here, fourth graders cannot be safe. Fourth, they're not safe. They're not safe. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna jump into our next story. And it again, it's these do sis have the link? I sent it to her, but I know she was on the phone. I sent it to her in a text message. Now, we've been watching videos, and I've been watching videos, and I guess I'm one of those children that they talked about. I was one of those kids with a little slick mouth. Wasn't really disrespectful to that point, but you weren't gonna talk to me any kind of way. Like, I'm one of them. I was probably one of them kids that, I'm gonna respect those that respect me. If you one of those adults that think that you gonna talk to me crazy when I was younger, and I know that for a fact because I remember getting into a fight with a grown lady. By putting her hands on my little brother, and I was like, oh, he playing. It said want to play.
I think
they're trying to throw me out.
You're buffering, and you have somebody in the green room. You want to introduce them? All right, you're buffering real bad. I'm going to go ahead and play the talking about story number 3, and when she comes back after this, she'll introduce her guest. Here is story number 3, Karen at the park.
Hi. So, you're talking with a child. Your child came over here saying he was going to get a shotgun and shoot me in my face.
And that was after you told him to shut the fuck up?
No. Whoa. He came over here cussing us out. He was cussing him out first.
Cussing how so?
Saying fuck, shut the fuck up. You need to watch your child. If you're going to come over here and confront a child.
I'm sorry, where are your parents?
Honestly, I know. My parents will. Don't worry. Don't worry about my
parents. And
that
is fine?
Don't worry about me. Your child came over here cussing other children out. How about you watch your child and watch your child's language? I don't care. I'm gonna be straightforward because you shouldn't be coming over here saying, so you're gonna be talking to my child any kind of way. Your child?
I'm sorry. I need to know your parents and I need to know the phone number so we can have a conversation because clearly you don't understand how.
I'm sorry. How old are you? Cussing at us. Okay, your child threatened to get a shotgun and shoot me in my face.
Okay. You also know that my son is 8.
Oh, okay. So you need to watch your child. Your child was in this park by himself. By himself. But still at the same time. He came over here messing with us. What point you do not understand that?
I'm sorry. How old are you again?
I'm 13, ma'am. Oh, yeah, 13.
I'm back. See, they tripping. They kicked me out. They threw me out. They must ain't want me on here talking to y'all. Oh, I'm sweating. About a little warm.
Go ahead and introduce your guest, please.
All right, so listen, she made it. We super excited. I got a very special guest for y'all because she got some input on this. So we're gonna introduce my sister. Come on here, Miss Pooh. Ooh, Miss Kiki, let's do it, baby. I think her thing is a speaker. Hey, ma'am.
Good morning. Oh wow. I did not know you were about to have me on your TV show.
Oh yes, baby, you're gonna be on here. We was on here to talk about because you missed it. That's why I was trying to send you the link. We was talking about that Uber driver, and I started telling them what you said about the Uber driver that took that man to their house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what was your thoughts? Because DC said he felt the man was wrong, the husband, the boyfriend, whatever he is, was wrong. So what did you think about that video?
So it was so many things, so much stuff wrapped up into it. A lot of things that I got from it, but initially, yeah, the driver knew that he was taking the man to his woman house, or his so-called, I'm doing air quotations, his so-called woman house, when he saw the address. Because when you pick up somebody on the Uber ride, they tell you where you taking them to. You know
Right.
where you're going. So he knew what the address was, for one. For two, he didn't have the right to hold that man to put his hands on no other man, the driver. The driver grabbed the Uber rider and wouldn't let him out the car. That's entrapment. That's false imprisonment. And that man was like, let me go, let me go. Immediately, and it's on tape. So, bro, I'm filing charges, first of all. Secondly, how is that your woman? Y'all living in two separate places and you trying to control what she got going on. If that's your wife, because he said it's my woman, but he never said it's his wife.
Right.
But that's his wife and they separated. Then that was on him. He decided to up and leave the relationship. Left it wide open for her to date anybody else, for whoever she date can catch a Uber, drive their own car, whatever the case. He just so happened to get lucky to catch that bling bling to that ride. Had he not caught that ride, he still wouldn't know what she was doing with her business in her house. So he just, what he should have did, what he should have did, what would have kept the ball in his court. Because if that is still his woman, they still messing around every now and then. Or if he feels still some tiny bit of entitlement to a woman he don't even live with, what he could have did was deliver the dude to the house. Not necessarily knock on the door, because that ain't his business what that girl got going on. He could have been texting, sending her a text, little messy text like, I see you got you some little company. And if she decided to lie to him about it, then he got the ball in his court saying, you definitely do got company because I just brought the man to your house. But if her response would be like, yeah, I got company, and he still should have kept minding his own business. So all the way around, he was the one that was wrong. For putting his hands on that man and entrapping him, telling him that's his woman house. He didn't have to include that third party man in none of that information. He could have let old girl know, but that's okay, because he gave the Uber rider the heads up on the fact that you dealing with somebody that's dealing with somebody that ain't right. And my first red flag would have been, yeah, homegirl, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, because, your man strong on me before I even got in the door. Yeah, I'm good on that. Yeah, I watched too much Snap. So
Too much.
I watched too much Snap.
Yeah. That's why I just think niggas killing niggas and shit like that.
Oh, there go the other one in the back. Hey, boo.
Hey, boo.
You want her show? I ain't got the video on because I'm looking a tiny bit through.
That's fine. Oh, there they go. Hey there.
They go black.
Hey there. Hey. Listen. Hey. But this next one though, so we gonna for y'all. So y'all heard it. Listen, me and her was talking about that. We had to talk about that conversation. I told her we're gonna come on the show. This next video, ooh. Yeah, this next video, you gonna watch this next video. This one here, that's the one you was just playing, DC. We gonna go back to that one. How some of these adults be approaching these kids, and how every child is not set up like your child. Because I know my kids, somewhere they gonna respect you to a certain degree, but you ain't gonna play in their face. So let's watch this video.
Still the podcast.
Hi. saying he was gonna get a shotgun and shoot me in my face.
And that was after you told him to shut the fuck up?
No.
Whoa.
He came over here cussing us out. He was cussing him out first.
Cussing how so?
Saying fuck, shut the fuck up. You need to watch your child. If you're gonna come over here and confront a child.
I'm sorry, where are your parents?
Honestly, I know my parents will. Don't worry. Don't worry about my
And
parents.
that is fine?
Don't worry about me. Your child came over here cussing other children out. How about you watch your child and watch your child's language? I don't care. I'm gonna be straightforward because you shouldn't be coming. You shouldn't be coming over here saying, so you're gonna be talking to my child any kind of way. Your child.
I'm sorry. I need to know your parents and I need to know the phone number so we can have a conversation because clearly you don't understand how. I'm sorry. How old are you? How old are you?
Cussing at us.
Okay,
your child threatened to get a shotgun and shoot me in my face.
Okay. You also know that my son is 8.
Okay. So you need to watch your child. Your child was in this park by himself. By himself. But still at the same time, he came over here. He came over here messing with us. What point you do not understand that?
I'm sorry. How old are you again?
I'm 13, ma'am. 13.
See, I'm gonna let y'all. What you think about that video first? Cause the mama,
The little girl was more grown than the mama.
that was my whole thing on it.
She kept it real cordial and she was telling the truth. That little girl was more professional, more adult than the mama was.
Right.
And like she said, that little boy, 8 years old, he shouldn't have been in the park by his goddamn self.
Fact. And I seen a couple other videos. Listen, my videos was overcrowded with a bunch of videos, so I had to pull some back. The reason why this video was the one that I selected because we've been seeing a lot of videos where there have been incidences where there was one video I did a couple weeks ago where there was an 18, 19-year-old adult that actually grabbed the child and beat this baby up at the park. So when we got parents like this, first of all, if y'all listen to my show, if y'all one of these parents and y'all see my grandchildren, nieces or nephews somewhere at the park, don't say nothing to them. Because I'm telling you right now, mine will get real disrespectful real fast if they feel like you trying to play in their face. They're going to be very respectful. They're going to be doing all that. They're going to be pretty much like this little girl. But you ain't going to get that chance to be walking up on them how she kept walking up on that little girl.
Period.
If y'all one of these parents out here, y'all the problem. Some of y'all parents the problem. Because the fact that there was even she started off asking for the little girl phone number, which I understand why the little girl went off because the first thing she said when she walked up, she was confronting those children. She walked up to confront kids, not expecting the little black girl, because you see the other children got up and walked away or started walking away because they didn't want to have no dealings with this. If the fact that our children have to be prepared to have these conversations in playgrounds and parks, because that video could have went so many different ways.
Yep, sure could have.
So many different ways with this baby.
Sure could have.
So I commend her parents.
She was raised right.
I was gonna say I like the way little baby girl held her own.
She was raised.
Baby girl said, "Okay, first of all, your child came up here cussing at us, being disrespectful to us. Okay,
right?
Ain't nothing happened to you." And then she was like, "Do you understand that my baby is 8?" Oh, that little girl said, "Okay, then do you understand that your child should have been in the park alone?"
Right.
8 years old. So you know, baby girl, she didn't curse. She didn't scream. She yelled. She spoke some realness, and I feel like you know how people say respect is due to a dog. It's literally just something to say, but it's dead that's real because that little baby, she ain't no grown person. She don't deserve respect just because she grown. She deserves respect because she's telling the truth.
Exactly.
She telling the truth. She conducted herself as respectful as she knew how at the time, and so she should have got respect back.
Exactly.
You know? Girl should have been like, okay, my baby was cussing. She should have been like, Johnny, what you said? What did you cuss at this little girl? Because the girl said you cussed.
Right, that's what Show I said the kid is 8 years old was cursing at them. I would have checked my child. Most definitely, I would have been because mine would have been jiked up. Y'all already, well, y'all know.
Check your child. What did you say to this girl? Is you in this park cussing? Because all these little kids ain't sitting over here lying on you. What did you
hear
say?
me? Choked up. Y'all know I would have yoked them out. What? You was doing what? Oh,
That's
okay.
different from the colors, though.
Well, it ain't, you know what? And not only that, it is different in the colors. And not only that, in addition to that, that's just where we at right now. No, it's just where we at right now, but we can't say nothing to other people's kids and stuff.
That's the fuck out.
Or they coming back talk about they gonna fight you by something their child did without even,
and
you know what I'm saying?
already
That part. That part.
You know.
Y'all know I stay ready to beat the mama up. I tell them all the time, let your child be your reason. Please let your child be your reason.
I had a little girl that
know your child.
I had a little girl that was asking for a whipping around my apartment one day when I was in the apartment. I said, "Little girl, please go get your mama and your auntie and all them. I'm not finna put my hands on because if I do, they gonna come around this corner anyways. Let's just spare the first ass whooping, bring the whole squad."
I mean, she told little people girls at the store, go get your mama.
Well, we need to start the community ass whoopings again. They ain't never killed us.
That's right.
You better not let me find out before you be home. Yeah.
Yeah, that made us think twice. Look around like, should I blab my mouth or should I shut the hell up right now? Okay.
Right. Well, do I feel like fighting and running from the belt?
There go right there.
Like, do I really want to deal with this mess today?
No.
I ain't gonna say it ain't times that I was willing. I was ready. Like, yeah, I might as well go ahead and get this whipping because I'm finna go ahead and beat you. I'm gonna get a whipping anyway. Might as well go ahead and fight you. All right, so we got one last video. I'm gonna try to get it in before we go. DC, you go ahead and just play the video. Let them see it. Let's see, one more. I think I got one more. Yeah, number 4.
Taekwon Kelly reacting to a judge's decision not to give him bail Tuesday. Kelly appearing before a Richland County judge on several charges, including 2 attempted murder charges. Forest Acres police say he shot into a woman's car Monday afternoon after some kind of domestic dispute. There were 3 other people in the car. Several schools were locked down after police launched a manhunt for Kelly.
Nah. Whew. Nah, I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing at his ass. I want y'all to know that. So he was bold enough, bad enough to put his hand on this woman. This woman told this man she didn't want to be with him, so he decided that he was going to shoot into her car. Well, when he went to court, we all see how soft he is because he is crying crying because he got sentenced. I need y'all to make this make sense to me. You around here put your hands on this woman. You got this woman you like holding hostage. You showing that you got a weapon. You went and got a whole gun and fired into somebody's car. All of these was decisions that you was making, my boy. And then when the judge decided to give your ass your grand prize, you went there crying.
That's why it's okay to laugh.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't laughing, baby. Listen.
That's why it's okay. And I mean, yeah, you don't laugh at nobody else's situation or downfall or nothing, but he made a conscious decision. Yeah. And I'm just feeling like, you know, if you that big, that bold, and that hard to where you get that mad, you gonna put your hands on somebody and shoot, you got to go ahead and suffer the consequences. You need to first give yourself 25 seconds to think about what the consequences is. You gonna kill this bitch and go to prison. You're gonna shoot and miss, and she's gonna shoot back. There's a lot of different consequences.
And you want to shoot?
A lot of consequences.
But he want to cry.
Yeah. Well, guess what? Nobody don't give a fuck. That PS4 gone. All them fucking shoe collections is gone. That motherfucking car gone. All them guns and shit that you was collecting is all fucking gone. All them other hoes and shit you was fucking gone. Everybody gone. Ain't nobody finna be by your side. Plus, everybody seen that video you boohoo crying like a bitch.
I'm talking about holler on the
bitch. Get that nigga a napkin. Nose is running.
No, they weren't supposed to do that. What they supposed to have to did was went and got her. And I'm not playing. This is what need to happen. When they get them bitches in there, that they find out they real deal is soft as hell for real. That same person that they done put through that bullshit that allowed them to be up there doing that shit to them. They need to pull that one scene off of what is that? Medea, and close the door and lock that bitch up and let her in there with him.
What?
That's what they did. They did to let her put her in the jail with him, give her a weapon because we know he's soft. They need to put the same woman that he was in there shooting at. They need to put her in that jail room and just let her just start shooting at him and see how he jump around. I am so for an eye for an eye.
They need to do. They just know what they need to do. They need to follow that nigga so bad. They need to call his ass up for appeal every year and let her ass come in there and sit in there. And when she look, and then when they ask her, "Do you feel sorry for her? Do you want to let him go?" Even if that bitch say yeah, they gonna say psych.
Right.
Go back to your cell.
Go on there with a belt. Pop his ass.
Go back to your cell. We just want to call your ass up here for no reason.
Right, just beat his ass. Yeah.
Fuck you. Think about what you did. You shot into a car with motherfucking people in it, and there's other traffic on the road, even if it wasn't.
He shot in the school zone. They had to lock the schools down.
You know what? What the fuck? So he was crying about what?
Because
he was crying because he made a bet with somebody. That nigga said, if you go to court and come back, I'm getting that ass.
Right.
I'm getting that ass as soon as you get back from court.
Right. They need to have him in the van. As soon as that nigga comes to the van, it pop his ass.
That's what he crying about. He ain't crying because he shot that girl. He know what the fuck he did. He crying because somebody finna take that ass as soon as he get back to the jail. That nigga gonna be in this room laying across the bed with them dirty white boxes on. Come here.
Somebody chooses in that school zone, bitch.
Exactly.
That's the
nigga that's gonna fuck him. Who churn go to that school, bitch. That's the same neighborhood we come from. Yeah, my daughter was there. You want to shoot? Get shot up the ass. Come here. Yeah, that's how they need to teach them. Yeah, you want to shoot?
I be telling them an eye for an eye. Do some of that stuff, bite to their ass that they be doing to a person. Literally let them just go in there and do it by them. I guarantee it will make a bitch sit down and stop thinking. I guarantee you, because I see it every day, that if you real deal actually put a bitch in their place right then and do back to them right then, if you do that shit right to them mid-stop, because I'm not, you are what y'all know. I'm calling that shit out. I'm gonna call you out right then and there. I don't care how you like it. I don't care how you take it. I'm gonna call that shit the fuck out. If you don't like it, make better decisions. Right. But I am for an eye for an eye. I am. When y'all do shit, I really feel like they should let somebody go do it by too.
Right. God will. If they don't get the chance, God will.
Most definitely. But sometimes God, he hired me as an assistant. He be having me go out there and do stuff. He be, sometimes he be like, I got an assignment for you. And I be like, I'm with it. What's up?
I already got my shoes on.
You hear me?
You hear me?
Well, y'all, I truly thank y'all for tuning in with me tonight. It's been, we had a ball. Y'all gonna have to come back next week. Yes, y'all gonna have to come back next week or one of the other weeks. I know y'all be busy. But listen, we truly thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Thank you, Miss Blight. Thank you, Miss.
Send her link. She coming next week.
Oh, see y'all. See, they gonna be here next week. We definitely gonna tune in. Thank you, Miss Amanda Show Out Walter. Thank you for everybody that tune in each and every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Y'all remember that when life give y'all limits, y'all make sure y'all make sense. Don't forget, y'all hit up Show Out. Get your designs, get your shirts. I got them $20 right now to Auntie-ism. Make sure y'all stay tuned for Simply Complicated at 11. This your girl Auntie. I love y'all. I really, truly thank y'all for tuning in. I will see y'all next week. Don't forget, get your shirts.
I want one.
I appreciate it. And I got you. And I'm sending them out. They going out the door.
You got two. You got 2 orders, Black 112.
There it is. See, there it is. Remember, y'all, when life gives you limits, make sure y'all make it make sense with Auntie.